What's up, everybody? Winston Davis here with Move Up Consulting. We're starting a brand new series. We're going to be talking about how to improve your stick rate. And so if you don't know what that is, your stick rate is going to be essentially when you give someone an offer of employment, them sticking for, let's say, at least a month. All right, so your stick rate is getting through that first day, that first week, and really getting to the point where they've actually worked at least a small, substantial amount of hours. So before we get dived into our topic, though, if you haven't already, go ahead and give us a subscribe here on YouTube if you're watching us there. Give us a like. We put out a weekly video to help with your hiring, recruiting, retention, culture building. That's 100% of what we do, and we're specialists when it comes to the moving and storage industry in that space. So let's dive in. This series, again, it's all about how do we improve, the struggle when you hire someone, you're like, the guy sounded great at the interview, but first day of work, he doesn't show up. Or he shows up for his first or second day, and then he's not there on his third day, and then he straight up ghosts you, right? Nobody likes getting ghosted. So what we want to figure out is what are some strategies, what are some skill sets that can improve this ratio. This is something you should track in your business. You should track how many people you've given a hiring offer to and how many people made it to 1 month, okay? And that's your stick rate, all right? That's your stick rate. So what I'm going to talk about on this first video is how to do a powerful offer call. All right, a powerful offer call. And I think a lot of times I hear moving company owners, and especially when we take on new clients, I ask them like, hey, how do you give offers for movers or drivers or whatnot? And they normally say, well, typically we just sit down with them. If we like them, we give them a job right there on the spot. And personally for me, that's not the best way to do it. Does it work? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that works, but is it the best way to do it? Is it the most efficient way to do it? So that's what this whole channel is about. That's what our whole business is about. Like, you're doing it now, but is it the best way to do it? And so that's really what our mission is at Move Up, is to help you find the best way. So a powerful offer phone call. So my recommendation is you're finishing up your in-person interview. What you're gonna do is when you get towards the end, say, okay, Thomas, here's what we're gonna do next. We've got 5 or 7 other applicants. We still need to interview them. We wanna do our due diligence. We're probably gonna hire just 1, maybe 2 people, okay? What we'll do is we're gonna give you a call back in the next 24 to 48 hours. Make sure, go ahead and save my phone number in your phone. And I always tell them to do that. And reason is because if you call them back, okay, they don't have your number in their phone, they're not gonna answer. Right? So at the end of the interview, at the end of the in-person interview, have them save, maybe it's the ops manager or maybe you're the owner, whoever's doing the interviews, have them save whatever number you're gonna call them from, okay? And have them put, the company name in there. So that way they know, all right? They know when you call. Little tip there, you get more people that are responsive. Back into the role play, I'll give you a call in the next 24 to 48 hours with our decision, right? You walk them out, boom, you're done. Now, here's what you're going to do. If you really like the guy, okay, if you really like the person, you're not going to wait 24 or 48 hours, okay, too long. I am building the suspense. I'm building, think about a story. Think about a storyline. I'm building a climax, okay? I want to be hard to get, all right? I want to be hard to get. I don't want to just give all of my chips away, okay? So I'm holding the opportunity back a little bit, all right? I'm not desperate. Even though I might really, really need this guy, I'm not going to give my chips away. I'm not going to look desperate, all right? I'm in control. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell them, hey, 24 to 48 hours, I'll give you a call back. But if you like the person, if you like them, and you're like, I want to give an offer to this individual, you're going to call them back the same day about 2 to 3 hours after their interview. That doesn't need to be an exact, it has to be 2 hours after, but do it pretty quick. Make sure it's the same day though, later in the day, 2, 3, 4 hours later. If you do the interview at 6 p.m. in the evening, then, personally, you can call the next morning. That is fine, but I really like calling the same day. And what you're going to do, you're going to call them up. They're going to pick up. They're going to say, hey, this is Thomas. Hey, Thomas, this is Winston over at Davis Moving and Storage. We had you in for an interview earlier. How you doing? Great. Right? They're kind of like, probably a little curious tone. They're probably wondering like, oh, did I forget something, right? Say, hey, I wanted to give you a call back, and I personally wanted to let you know I was super impressed by your interview today. And we were so impressed that we had a few other interviews, but we feel so good about you joining our team. We want to go ahead and extend you an offer to join our team. And I just want to personally say congratulations, right? It's so different when you make it a powerful phone call. Okay, I'm recognizing the individual. I'm praising him a little bit, right? I'm saying, hey, we were super impressed with your interview, right? Congratulations, way to earn, kudos to you earning, a job not everybody does, right? You're creating selectivity now in your business. And then you go into what you're gonna offer them for pay, kind of maybe a couple expectations, all right? And you do need to get a verbal yes, okay? Hey, Thomas, is this something you for sure want to move forward with? Is this an offer that you accept? Because they need to accept the pay rate, okay? They say yes, say great, okay, here's what we're gonna do next. And then you're booking that person, okay, to come in for their first day of training as soon as possible. Next day if you can. But the point of today's, of this video is that powerful offer phone call. It's not a super long phone call. It doesn't have to be, but it needs to be powerful. It needs to have high verbal skills, okay? If your manager cannot do this call yet, you as the owner should be doing this until your manager learns how to, okay? So remember, you're not gonna wait 1 or 2 days, okay? You're gonna get back to them the same day. Very, very important. Also, when you call, build the suspense a little bit, okay? Build the tension, right? Make them anticipate this, okay? And then when you deliver that news, hey, I got some news for them. Make it so that way it's big. If you make it a big deal, this is a huge lesson. If you make it a big deal, more times than not, they'll make it a big deal, and your stick rate will go up a ton. The guy will actually come to his first day of work. He'll actually stay the first week. Now, once you get to that point, there's other things you need to do and execute on. But if you make it a big deal, they'll make it a big deal, more times than not. But if you just say, hey, yeah, come on, let's try you out, let's get you out there, let's see how you do. If it's just like a gig, they're gonna treat it like a gig. Treat this like they just got a six-figure corporate salary job. Like, make it a big deal and create that powerful offer phone call. So hope that helps. The next videos in this series are all about how to improve this part of the hiring process. So stay tuned. Again, give us a subscribe, give us a like if you're watching this on YouTube, and we'll talk to you on the next video. See you guys.